The fourth dimension of priesthood, I said, is participation. This is where you develop skill. If you don't participate in what is happening in the realm of God, you will not be skillful. And the affairs of life require a lot of skill. And so when you find priests who are skillful, it's because they are participators. They are not just spectators. They participate in the realm of God. If you study Zechariah chapter 3, you will notice something. That the high priest was dented. His garment was stained. And then negotiations were going on. They were discussing his destiny. And somebody was there watching. The prophet that was watching was writing. He was given access to participate. When that man comes to the earth, he will be older than the oldest person in the village. Because his age will not be chronological. His age will be age in light. He hears ancients talk. And so when he talks, he will talk like an ancient. And so one thing every priest presses for and attains to achieve in the spirit is the honor of participation. There are times when you will be pressing on the altar until a day will come. You will hear an angel say, come up hither. You have troubled us too long. Come up. You will come up, and then they will say, just be watching what is happening. They want to give you wisdom. You may not be permitted to speak, but just be watching. As you are watching, that is how you will learn the ways of God. And so when you show up, what you see is what you will do. It may not be conventional, but it will be powerful. When John the Baptist came, they were not baptizing people. He was the one who initiated it. And they looked at him, they said, the one that dipped people in water. That's why they called him John the Baptist. It wasn't common. Now, when you look at our world today, most of the things people are doing is duplicate. The reason is because priests are few. And so when one person who participated starts doing something, every other person will start copying it, because we are only looking for what is working. We are not willing to ascend into Zion. And because we are not participating, we are not bringing inventions from the realm of light. Meanwhile, in darkness, you are not permitted to start until you have participated. The things witches do are 99% experiential. Witches are not conventional. They are not mechanical. Witches originate things from the spirit realm. If a witch shows up today, she won't call herself a witch until she's able to demonstrate the power of the spirit. Because they know that what they represent is not talk, it's reality. But for you to be able to demonstrate reality, you would have participated in the realm of reality. Today, people organize healing service. Not even headache is healed. Because they know that healing service should be once in a month. So it has become part of church program. And no healing is taking place. Because they've not participated. They want to come and act. John was speaking in 1 John chapter 1 verse 1. He said the things that we heard. We didn't run because we heard. He said we looked upon. We didn't run because we looked upon. He said now we handled it. He said because we have handled it, we can now invite you into fellowship. So when John is talking to you, he's not just teaching you something, he's inviting you into the fellowship. Because a man who participates has the authority to present. If you have not participated, you will not have the authority to prove what you are talking about. You go to places, people are talking about fire, nobody is on fire. They are talking about healing, nobody is being healed. They are talking about bilocation, nobody is bilocating. But you just want to say things that look big, so that people will say, my God, my God. Don't say things that you have not participated in. John the Baptist was speaking, or John the disciple was speaking. He said, that which we have seen and heard, declare we unto thee. And this is why they had authority. Because the things they were saying, they didn't just read them. Read to learn and be inspired. But what you can demonstrate is what you participate in. And so in addition to your reading, make sure you wait on the altar until you touch something. Elijah touched fire. That's why he could command fire. Any other person who tries to mimic Elijah will receive the fate of the sons of the Sceva. He said, the name of Jesus that Paul preaches, do you know him? And to prove that they didn't know him, the demons gave them a very sincere punishment to make sure next time they don't repeat this error. Because this is not a business of children. You know, we are talking about changing our world. So we need to handle reality. Because if the church does not participate in the things she speaks about, the church will be seen as a clown. In fact, we will be seen as the problem of society. And it is almost becoming like that, because we are removing the ancient landmarks. The fathers of old were not talkers, they were demonstrators of realities. It was the realities they handled, they spoke about. But we are a generation of big and lofty talking with little or nothing to show. And the reason is because we've not labored on the altar to participate. Participation in the spirit is entrustment. They will watch you for a long time, and they will now see that now you qualify to touch some things. And so they will give you those things as a token to your generation. And so if you have not received something and you come to talk about it to your generation, you are a liar to your generation. And you will become part of the problem, not the answer. Imagine if... Let's go forward.